In this Star Wars Zero Company news update video, I will be sharing with you some brand new details about the game, plus some clarifications on a bunch of things like customization to answer questions that you had in the comment section of my previous video. Before we do dive into all of today's news though, and it's all very exciting, make sure you do subscribe to this channel so you won't miss any future news updates on Star Wars Zero Company. So, Star Wars Celebration is now over and I have arrived back at home and I've been able to sort of collect all of these little bits of information and do some more research for myself, finding out some things no one else has covered about the game so far to put it into a new video. I was there in attendance during the panel on Saturday, which was a lot of fun, and afterwards I got to meet Bit Reactor CEO and the creative director on this game, Greg, so that was cool and I can't wait to see what else they do put out in the near future about this game. But like I said, I found some more things about the game that no one else is talking about, plus I also want to reconfirm some things that people were a little bit confused about. Firstly, I want to clear up and confirm things about customization because it has been a big talking point and I have seen a lot of people not actually understand how it works and just put out a bunch of misinformation, sort of knocking it down a few points of just how cool it actually is going to be. So you will be playing as a character called Hawks, and by his default he looks like this. A human that is a disgraced Republic officer. However, you will be able to actually customize his voice, name, gender, class, and even his appearance. The appearance comes in various different forms, such as species, so you can have a Rhodian for example, you can rename him. Just a few of the species you're able to pick are shown off in this image right here, and this customization system extends to the members that you can recruit for your own Zero Company. Whilst they did confirm 4 original characters that have been pre-made for this game, so you are able to mix and match the original Star Wars characters that have been created for this game, such as those 4 that were confirmed, that will be sort of canon characters that have a deep backstory and stuff like that. But you are also able to create your own custom characters and mix and match them in with the squad. So you can have, say, for example, the Tognath Jedi Tell, and then also Trick, the Clone Trooper, and then 2 of your other own custom characters that might be an astromech droid or a Clone Trooper. Whatever it be, you can just pick whatever you want them to be. You can have an all-astromech team like D-Squad, for example, if you wish to do so. Obviously, that comes with the positives and negatives, and that's what this game is all about. It's up to you how you go about these various missions. If you want a bunch of clone troopers and no Jedi, even though having a Jedi on the team would actually be more beneficial, but you want to go through with that, then by all means do that. It's up to you. You can create those clone troopers however you want. The various original characters developed and created by Respawn and Bit Reactor will become available over the course of the game, so these are just 4 of them so far. There will be more. They say they will reveal more as time goes on. But again, you are always free to create and recruit your very own teammates. It's up to you. And yeah, you can just have an entire squad full of custom heroes if you want, and none of the original characters made for this game. It's all about choosing the best squad for each mission. Some missions will just be much easier to have a Jedi on the team or a sharpshooter. It's up to you. An example they gave is that you could use a Jedi to force pull someone out of cover and then have the sniper snipe them. Now the question is, who are we actually taking on in this game? It's not just got to be droids, right? And it isn't. Details are very scarce at this moment in time, and all what the narrative director said is that it's an emerging threat, and if it's left unchecked, it will spread across the galaxy and consume everything in its path. It's a corrupting force. Now that's all we have to go off. We don't know who or what this is. It is set during the Clone Wars, and this is all a very special ops thing, so it's all being done underground and off the record is the vibe they are going for, and that's why stuff is not going to be completely entirely canon, because the game story is actually not going to be linear. It's going to be down to what you do in this game, even though there will be some points that will be canon events, but for the most part it's your story to tell how you want it. There will be some character deaths that ultimately will happen in canon, but of course your gameplay will be a little bit different. You will be able to hang out with your teammates in the den, which is on the Ring of Catherine. You will also be able to recruit characters from here as well. I also want to clear up something about the galaxy map. I made a tweet which got several thousand likes and people did not believe it, even though I said what was said by Orion, who is from Lucasfilm Games. This is his exact wording about the galaxy map. He said, "This galaxy map, on scale alone, is dealing with the biggest and most immersive they've ever put out in a game. That is their exact words. And as you can see, there are lots of planets all over the place. The ones that have names are just a few. All of those other planets are ones you're going to be able to visit. And there are different locations on each planet for different missions. For example, on one planet, you will raid a pirate's camp, but there will also be a separatist base that you can infiltrate. It's not just going to be one map per planet for one thing. You will be able to do different things on each planet. Some additional information, including stuff about planets, also came out from my friend Star Wars Explained, who said in his video, after speaking with the developers, that there will be a lot of familiar planets, but also deep-cut planets from things that you may not expect to turn up, and of course there will be several new planets made specifically for this game original stuff, as you'd expect to see in any current new Star Wars game. We've seen this happen with pretty much all of the last bunch of Star Wars games. New planets have been made specifically for these games, and that's always exciting because some of them become fan favourites. He also got confirmation that it would be not a linear game like we've seen with the other games. It's not going to go the same way for everybody. And they didn't confirm if there was a single ending, but it seems like there probably won't be, given that everyone's playthrough is going to be vastly different. Also, to add from his video, we got proper confirmation that there would be 0 microtransactions, absolutely no microtransactions in the game, much like the Jedi games, as you'd expect from a single-player Star Wars game from EA. They've not done it with the other games, no reason to add them in here. On to a couple of things now that I did find on the Steam store page for this game. So it does have official confirmation that there will be full controller support, as you'd expect, given that it is on console as well. I saw some people saying there is not going to be proper console controller support for both Xbox, DualShock and DualSense controllers. We also have a list of the languages it's going to be available in, and whether it will have subtitles, full audio, translations and more. And of course you can wishlist this game right now on all platforms, whether it be Steam, the Epic Games Store, PlayStation or Xbox. Whichever you choose to play on, you will be able to wishlist it right now for when it is available to pre-order, and hopefully that will come with a release date in the coming months. Hopefully these details did make you more excited for Star Wars Zero Company. Of course, we probably won't hear anything now for a few more months because we've just had the big reveal of the game. That's just how things go, and it isn't out until next year anyway. Of course, if there is any news updates about the game, I will make a video, so make sure to subscribe for that. I'd also love to hear your thoughts on anything I have discussed in this video, so please do let me know down in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, subscribe so you don't miss any future news updates on Star Wars Zero Company, and if you did miss any of my previous videos, click on the playlist on screen right now, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.